In the mighty kingdom of Babylon, King Nebuchadnezzar had a grand vision. He built a towering golden statue, gleaming under the sun for all to see. With it came a royal decree. Everyone must bow down and worship the statue. The city square buzzed with excitement and fear as crowds gathered before the massive idol. A herald stepped forward, unrolling a scroll, his voice ringing out across the square. By order of the king, when you hear the music, fall to your knees and worship the golden statue. Anyone who refuses will be thrown into the fiery furnace. A hush fell over the people. Murmurs of fear spread among them. Then the sound of flutes, harps, and drums filled the air. One by one, the people dropped to their knees, bowing low before the golden image. But in the midst of the sea of worshippers, 3 men remained standing: Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Whispers spread through the crowd. "They're not bowing," someone gasped. "Do they not realize what will happen?" Fearful onlookers watched as guards rushed to the king, pointing accusing fingers at the 3 men. "Your Majesty," a guard called out. "Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego refused to worship the statue." Nebuchadnezzar's face darkened with fury. His pride wounded, he clenched his fists and roared, "Bring them to me, now!" The guards seized the men and dragged them before the king, where the crowd watched in tense silence. Nebuchadnezzar's eyes burned with anger as he glared at them. "Is it true?" he demanded. "You refuse to bow. I will give you one more chance. If you obey, all will be well. But if not, I will throw you into the furnace. What god can save you from my power?" But the 3 men stood firm, their gazes steady, their voices unwavering. "O king, we don't need to defend ourselves," Shadrach declared. "Our God is able to save us from the fire," Meshach added. "But even if he doesn't, we will never serve your gods or bow to your statue." A shocked gasp rippled through the crowd. Nebuchadnezzar's face twisted with rage. His pride had been openly defied. "Heat the furnace 7 times hotter," he bellowed. The flames roared as the furnace blazed brighter, hotter, deadly. The guards seized Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego and threw them into the inferno. The heat was so intense that the very soldiers who carried them collapsed, consumed by the flames. But something incredible happened. Inside the raging fire, the 3 men stood unharmed. The flames danced around them but did not touch them. And then, a 4th figure appeared. He was glowing, radiant, like an angel, walking with them in the fire. Nebuchadnezzar leaped to his feet, his eyes wide with disbelief. "Wait, did we not throw 3 men into the fire?" he cried. "Look, I see 4. And the 4th looks like a son of the gods." The fire began to die down. Nebuchadnezzar, now trembling, stepped closer to the furnace and called out, "Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, servants of the Most High God, come out." Slowly, the 3 men stepped out of the furnace. Their clothes were untouched. Their hair was not singed. They didn't even smell like smoke. The crowd stood frozen in awe. Nebuchadnezzar himself was speechless. No one had ever seen such a miracle. Then the mighty king of Babylon, once proud and defiant, spoke in reverence. "Blessed be the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego," he declared. "No other god can save like this. From now on, no one in my kingdom will speak against their God." In that moment, the most powerful man on earth acknowledged the true power of the living God. And as Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego walked away, their faith stronger than ever, they knew God had been with them every step of the way. This story is more than an ancient tale. It is a timeless lesson in faith. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego stood firm in their beliefs, even in the face of death. They did not waver, knowing that God was greater than any earthly king, and God in his power and faithfulness delivered them. No matter what trials we face, we can trust God is always in control. As the golden statue loomed in the background, the sky above shone even brighter, a reminder that earthly power fades, but God's kingdom endures forever. Trust in God, stand firm in faith,